Hello everyone, this is Jordan. Let's go to the charts, and the first one we're going to discuss, I'll start from the bottom, is OMG and EOS USD, the two cryptos. Both of them lost on the first attempt, but this is not really important. The important part is why are we trading them and why the trades were taken. So this is the entry signal, and this is where you can see it pushed this divergence almost immediately to the upside, taking the stop loss. Where is my chart? Here. Now this is where the first trade appeared. Okay, that was on the 15-minute chart, and as we can see, after the previous week's push lower, we're currently inside, at least what is supposed to be, a corrective structure, and we were at the very top. Well, I would consider this as the top, of course, but if we draw some sort of channels here, we can see that those channels are pretty much broken, which means the price is above them. This is good when you're looking to sell, right? That means false breaks and continuation lower, because the overall trend is supposed to continue lower. That's why we don't accept it and read it as breakout to the upside to trade the buys. We have the direction coming from this pattern, then we want to see sell opportunities, and this is where the first sell opportunity appeared. You can see on the histogram of MACD that the bearish pressure was showing here in this part, and then if we take a look at this thing as a double wave, you'll see that here and here we also have divergence. That divergence was also again completed after another false break right here, finally on the MAs, and then we saw the push lower. So in other words, that was the first attempt breakout to the upside, killing the trade, and then we had the second attempt on a different time frame. This time it was on the 4-hour chart, which cashed in profits. This is the trade I'm talking about, the last one. Next is the second crypto pair, as we said. Here we can spot a special cycle or a 5-leg structure, doesn't really matter. A cycle, and this cycle is supposed to provide us with pullbacks. This is what counts at the end of the day. So the trigger came from that part where we got the breakout, and now let's go to the live chart and see where we stand. Now, first of all, clearly we can see again divergence on the 4-hour chart. That's good, that's perfect, no worries about that. Second of all, we can see this entire level with tinier zone inside of it, and if I had to pinpoint it, this is the entire range, with this and that level being very strong levels. And if I drop here a few lines to mark these tinier levels, you'll see where that takes us, approximately this one, right? It takes us precisely to this place, and if you see how the price reacted, it is exactly like this: testing the zone, pullback, testing the next level, and then push lower. So that's why when we got the signal, the first one right here, we got also the trigger. Okay, this is the analysis on the higher time frame. Next one is Aussie dollar, that we're also going to cover today. That was a sell on the 15-minute chart, which managed to take the first target, and then immediately it reversed. This one is a bit more, I would say, complex signal, because many people tend to have issues with identifying the divergences from the higher time frame. So what do we have here, guys? First of all, we need to take a look at this price action. Pause the indicator. That gives us divergence. Okay, this is bullish pressure. So if this is our bearish delta pattern, we need to confirm it with bearish hidden divergence before we can trade it. And this is exactly what happened. Now, I wouldn't call this one a swing high, even though it was correction of some sort, right? The swing highs we can identify here, and let's say here. Even if that was a swing high like this, it's very close to it, so I don't like these situations. I would like to have it away, the two highs. Bottom line is, we have hidden divergence. Okay? Doesn't matter where we start counting it from. And once we got the hidden divergence, this is where we know continuation lower should follow. Okay? So again, price is bouncing off of the zone and it's holding the price below it, push, bounce, and we are looking at continuation lower. So on the second attempt for the price to continue higher, so that was the first one after the breakout, and now we have second one. Price is coming and testing this level, we get 15-minute chart setup, boom, we are selling. And this tiny move here that looks tiny on the 4-hour chart provided us with profits. So regardless of what happens afterwards, you put some money in the pocket. That's all. And this is the importance of pinpointing the exact moment and level, X and Y, right? Where you're going to be entering the market. That's all. And this is where Delta is actually very helpful because first of all, it identifies those situations and conditions. Second of all, it can alert you by mobile or MT4 alert or email, whatever your preference is. Then we have Euro franc and oil. Let's cover one or two of them. Euro franc was 30-minute chart trade, and here we got the big ABCD, which is also split with two cycles inside of it. And once that happened, we got the reversal. So even if this one breaks, it would be a bit more aggressive because you have only ABCD but on a smaller scale. And if you're looking for bigger ABCD, you should have two legs that have that bury this structure inside each of the legs. So that becomes pretty much a perfect trade which pushed higher and managed to deliver both of these targets. And if we go back to the chart, we can see on the 4-hour chart where we stand. This is where the entry was, and here again, if you take a look, this is the first leg. Well, some might go ahead and count it like that probably, but if you want to work with real swings, you're probably going to identify it like this, and then you'll have a structure of waves inside each of these legs. Besides that, we had the delta pattern, and from this low or that low we can identify also hidden divergences, which is perfect. This is what we're looking for. And of course, probably the most important part is to draw the levels. This entire zone here was a range, so it doesn't really help us a lot, but inside of that zone we can find nice levels as well. I'm not going to mark all of them, probably here. How I mark the levels, guys, if you wonder, I just look for density points. So if you're looking at this move, obviously we don't have a level, maybe one here because we have a few candles stopping and staying at the same position. Here the level would be the entire zone, of course, is a level, but a line level, single price level, would be something like this. The more points, highs or closing prices or open prices at the same time, the better. That's how I spot it without any indicators, without anything. And of course, one more confirmation in terms of levels would be this trend line false break. So you have a trend line, the price is coming, breaking below it, perfect. That means they're clearing stops, and this is good for us. Then the hidden divergence puts bullish pressure. Delta pattern also suggests bullish pressure. And on 30-minute chart, we get the reversal pattern at exact specific moment when we're testing the trend line. And with the breakout, of course, we're breaking above and starting to trade above the trend line. So you can't ask for more, in my opinion. This is also second divergence on the lower time frames, and you can see the kind of reaction we're getting here. So that would be all, guys. Of course, if you have any questions, post your comment below. Don't forget you can take advantage of the sponsorship program, which is basically guaranteeing you to get the Delta software for free. Furthermore, you don't need to have the software to trade this strategy. It is 100% revealed. You can find the webinar online on YouTube, and I review everything there. So go ahead, check it out, trade it manually for some time, see if you like it or not, and only if you decide it works for you and this trading method is good and you require some kind of assistance, there you can get the software, which is basically going to scan for you and give you alerts when you have Delta setups and the actual trigger for the entry. That's all. So guys, please also like, share, comment if you support these kind of videos and you like our work, and naturally don't forget to join us in our Telegram channel where we post almost on daily basis signals, me and Vladimir. Thank you for watching.